All right, so I decided to do a part 2 for dancer depression because this is serious. Like this is really really bad, and this is something that I need to talk about because um I mean, it's the obvious at this point. Um I'm getting ready to go out and run some errands. So I decided to do a live while I do this. Um yeah. So basically in part 1, dancer depression, I was talking about more of like the mental aspects of being a depressed dancer, what's going through your head, your thoughts, your feelings, more so like that. Because dancers can be really hard on ourselves when it comes to the way that we think. And, it's like, oh no, stay positive, try not to, be too negative, try not to talk about, negative things and stuff like that. Like, don't think about, the bad, don't be around people that make you feel like shit, basically. Shit like that. So make sure, like, are you dancing with people that make you feel good about yourself, or are you dancing with people that make you feel bad about yourself? Like, who are you dancing with? Who are your dancer friends? Are you dancing with the right people? Are you paying attention to how you feel when you're dancing with these people? Blah 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 blah. But in this part, I want to talk about, I mean, the obvious when it comes to, being depressed and not feeling like you're doing what you need to do or you're doing the right thing. Basically, the obvious is, as a dancer, it's so important that you wash your ass on a daily basis. I mean, every day you should be washing your ass. Every day you should be, taking a shower, washing your hair, shaving your legs, shaving your armpits, doing your makeup. The competition dancers, they already know this. But it seems like everybody else, people that don't come from a competition background, people like me, or people that have never danced in a studio before. I've danced in studios my whole life. I danced in the same studio my whole life. Now I'm dancing in a bunch of studios in LA. There's so many studios to choose from. Not all of them have good parking, so some of them are like really, 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 really far away. But I mean, it's fun to travel, you know. Like I said, the competition dancers, they already have been there, done that when it comes to, traveling and dancing in different places around the country or around the world. And, they understand personal hygiene. They understand that you have to wash your ass every day. They get it. But it seems like other people that want to start dancing, they've never danced before, people that are not trained, people that call themselves untrained dancers and everything like that, these seem to be the people that don't want to take a shower. They don't want to take a shower before class. They don't want to take a shower after class. You know, um, they want to come to class, smelling a certain way. They want to come to class with their hair a certain way. They want to come to class, hairy armpits, hairy cooter, you know, you can see it clearly. They put it in your face. And if you come to class acting like that, I promise you, when you leave class, you're not going to feel good. And that can cause dancer depression. I'm just saying. When you take a shower, put on a nice, wear a pleasing scent, You can wear like some cucumber melon type shit, or like a good vanilla. Can't go wrong with vanilla. You know, a nice little sage. I don't know, sage and cedar type shit for the guys. You know, it will make a big difference if you go to dance class and you actually wash your ass. I mean, you'll feel a lot better. You won't be sad and depressed. You won't be feeling like, oh shit, I fucked that up. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there because this is a problem. A lot of people are coming to dance class and they're not washing their ass, and they wonder why the next day they feel like shit. And they wonder why, you know, they come to class tore up from the floor up. I mean, you can look at them, you can tell you haven't washed your ass in a few days, you haven't washed your hair in a few days, and you're bringing that energy to the studio, and it's not clean. It's not clean energy. It's not pure energy. It's nasty energy. And yeah, I'm calling it out. I mean, shit like that can cause depression. If you're constantly dancing in your sweat, you're constantly dancing in your, you know, you're just not washing your ass. You have to wash your ass. Like, you have to take care of yourself as a dancer, or else, you know, you're gonna be a very low vibrational, you're basically insinuating the fact that you're a low vibrational artist. Like, low vibrational people do shit like that. They don't take a shower on a regular basis. They don't wash their hair on a regular basis. They don't shave their legs on a regular basis. Shit like that. That is so low vibrational. So you're not washing your ass. You're not brushing your teeth. You're not shaving your legs. You're not getting a haircut. You don't get your eyebrows done. You don't get your nails done. Type shit. That's what I'm talking about. Like, how are you a dancer, but you don't like to get your nails done? You don't like to get your hair done. You don't like to shower on a regular basis. How are you a dancer and you don't like to wash your hair? How are you a dancer and you know, you're just nasty? A nasty individual. How does that work? But you want to get on stage and you want everybody to look at you be dirty? That doesn't make any sense. How does that make sense? It doesn't make any sense. So that right there can cause depression because you're constantly dancing in your filth all the time. You never take a shower, you never wash your ass, or you don't do it on a regular basis, so you don't know what it feels like. You don't know what it feels like. To be a good dancer does not just mean that you're flexible. To be a good dancer doesn't mean that you know how to do tricks. To be a good dancer doesn't mean that, you know, you know how to do things that other people don't know how to do. That doesn't make you a good dancer. What makes you a good dancer is the feeling. Do you make people feel something while they watch you? And 9 times out of 10, that feeling that people are feeling while they're watching you, 9 times out of 10, it's not dirty. It's not a dirty feeling. It's clean. It's loving. It's entertaining. It's intriguing. Nobody is intrigued by filth. Unless you're like, you know, on stage and you're performing and the show is based in like a dumpster or something. That makes sense. But let's say you're performing, you know, like the Gap commercial. Let's talk about something that just happened with dance. The Gap commercial, the Young Miko Gap commercial. Those dancers in that commercial, look at those dancers. Does it look like they took a shower that day? Does it look like they washed their ass that day? Yeah, it does. And I wonder why. I wonder why. Why would they put dancers on TV that look clean like that? Why would they put clean dancers on television like that? Why would they make sure that their hair is done? Why would they make sure that their makeup is done? Why would they do that? Maybe because that's part of the entertainment business. You have to wash your ass, you have to look good in makeup. you have to get your hair done. Maybe because it's part of arts, the arts, entertainment. That could be why. But it's just it's repulsive. It's repulsing when I go to dance class and I'm around people that do not wash their ass, and you can tell. You can tell you're just surrounded by a bunch of people that don't wash their ass. You can smell it. It literally smells like rotten eggs. You can tell. You can just tell. And it's like, why would you want to be in that environment? And why would you want to create that kind of environment as an artist, as a dancer? I mean, your vibe, right, attracts your tribe. So if your vibe is nasty and dirty and, not washing your ass on a regular basis, not cleaning up on a regular basis, you're a dancer, so you'll dance and you'll rehearse for 8 hours and never take a shower, never wash your ass. You're just never gonna clean yourself ever. That's what you're gonna attract. You're gonna attract people like that. You're gonna attract people that don't wash their ass, that don't want to take a shower after class. That's the people that you want? That's the people you want to be around? Not me. I don't want to be around dancers that don't wash their ass. I want to be around dancers that are clean. I want to be around dancers that, shower regularly. I want to be around dancers that get their hair done, get their nails done, do makeup. I want to be around dancers that are confident in their bodies. What I'm saying? Those are the type of dancers that I want to be around. Because those dancers are positive. They have positive energy. They're happy people. They're a joy to be around. They're a joy to see. When I see them, I'm happy. You can tell when a dancer's not washing their ass, when they don't take a shower. It's like they're walking around with a dark cloud over their head. I mean, you can tell. You can see it. They're not showering. They're not washing their ass. Have you ever looked at somebody and you can tell that they have not stood under a stream of water for 30 seconds? You can literally look at somebody and tell, like, this person has not washed their ass. You can tell. You can see it. And the thing about dance is you can see everything. When someone dances, you can see it all. So, on top of that, to also be a dirty ass motherfucker, on top of that too, is just disgusting. That is just some nasty ass shit. And that causes dancer depression. Dancer depression definitely can also be caused by not washing your ass on a regular basis. You're not washing your ass. You're not washing your hair. You're not shaving your... I mean, all of the above. If you're not taking care of yourself as a dancer, everybody can tell. You can see it. You can see it. You can see it on their face. You can see it in their body language, how they're carrying themselves. When you dance, oh my God, when you dance, you're so beautiful. Your posture is so good. You're so confident. And the second they leave the studio, all of that goes out the window. All of a sudden, their posture, they're slouched over. Now they're not making any eye contact. Why is that? Are you ashamed because you didn't wash your ass this morning before you came to class? Came to class smelling like a like literally suffocating the entire room because you didn't wash your ass. Nobody can breathe. Have you ever been in a dance class where you felt like you couldn't fucking breathe? 9 times out of 10, you're probably around a dirty ass motherfucker. I'm just saying. 9 times out of 10, you're probably around a dancer that did not wash their hair, that did not, take a shower. They probably have been there all day. I don't know. The possibilities are endless. But the fact of the matter is, you got to wash your ass. You got to wash your ass as a dancer. Because if you're not washing and cleaning yourself on a regular basis, it will cause depression. I'm just saying. It will. It will cause depression. It'll make you sad. You're not going to feel good, which is a very universal feeling for dancers. Dancers are known for not feeling good. Never feeling good. Are you sick? I mean, I'm just saying, this is a part 2, because in part 1, I was talking about more of like the psychological aspects of being depressed as a dancer and how that could possibly happen and how you could prevent it, how to be aware. But in this one, I'm just stating the obvious. Like, obviously, you have to wash your ass as a dancer. You're getting hot and sweaty for hours and hours on a daily basis. Take some time to take a shower. Take that 30-minute shower, that 45-minute shower, or however long you take a shower. Take as long as you need to wash your hair, shave your legs, all that good stuff. Okay? The good dancers know self-care. Okay? I'm just saying. Good dancers know good self-care. Okay? You gotta take care of yourself. I mean, come on. Like, what are y'all doing out here? It's like, y'all are just not clean. Like, for me, I'll take as many showers as I need to, right? I want to smell good. I want to look good. I want to smell good. I want to feel good. I might not get my nails done. I might not get my eyebrows done. I could do that myself. Honestly, I don't need to go out and do that. But that's part of self-care. That's part of it. Dancers, good dancers, I'm just saying, good dancers spend time alone. They wash their hair. They wash their ass. They shave their legs. They shave their armpits. They come to class shaved, waxed, ready to go. Got your favorite body mist on, ready to go. I think people underestimate that when it comes to dancers. You show up ready to go. And that's not just dancers, but, artists and performers, period. Like, this is something that we've been doing since we were kids. I mean, come on now. You know what you have to do. You need to pack you a lunch. Shit like that. That's what I'm trying to say. But for some reason, well, not for some reason, but obviously, everybody doesn't like to be told what to do. But like I said, everybody doesn't have the experience of doing this since they were young. So they don't understand that you have a responsibility to take care of yourself. As an artist, you need to wash your ass. You need to pack a lunch. You need to bring Band-Aids, or 9 times out of 10, the studio will have Band-Aids that you can use. You just need to be more prepared. And that right there can prevent depression. Like, you won't have time to be depressed if you're clean all the time. If you're always washing your ass all the time, if you're always taking a shower, you don't have time to be sad. I mean, sometimes, you could slip up, so you might come to a couple classes without taking a shower. Might come to a couple classes. But majority of the time that you're in class, you should be clean. Because I bet money that you will leave that class or that session or whatever you're doing, you're going to leave feeling a lot better had you have taken a shower before. Just saying. Gotta wash your ass. Some people are just nasty as hell. Just nasty. Some people are just disgusting, man. I mean, this shit is disgusting as fuck. I don't think it gets any worse than this. Honestly. Like, if you don't wash your ass, if you're not washing yourself, taking care of yourself, I mean, are you even a real artist at this point? I'm just saying, it's 2026. Nobody is out here panhandling and busking on the side of the road anymore. I mean, unless you're in that phase of your career. But yeah. I'm just appalled. I'm appalled at what I'm seeing, what I've been seeing since I started dancing again. I mean, this shit is fucking crazy. I cannot believe people are really out here like this. And I mean, I'm not judging. I'm trying not to be judgy. I don't want to judge anybody. But I'm just saying, like, y'all gotta do better, man. Wash your ass. Take a shower. Wash your hair. Take the time to take care of yourself because it makes a big difference when you get in the studio. People can tell that they're around somebody that loves themselves. It's a vibe. It's a vibe all the time. I'm just saying. It really is a vibe. You can feel it when you're around somebody that actually gives a fuck about themselves, and it should inspire you to give a fuck as well. It should be like reciprocated. It should be reciprocal. Like, I love going to classes in LA with teachers that I know, have their own apartment or they have their own car or they're in like a loving marriage. If the teacher has kids or if the teacher is, a well-known choreographer and they travel the world and they're like really into fashion, shit like that. It makes a difference in at the studio. It really does. Because then you get to see like, oh, we actually have a lot in common. You know? I have a lot in common with this teacher. I have a lot in common with this choreographer. Maybe I can like talk to them or maybe they could give me some advice on something or maybe I could ask them a question like, do they have a makeup artist? Do they do their own makeup? 9 times out of 10, they probably do their own makeup because dancers know how to do our own makeup. I mean, especially to make it aesthetically pleasing to our natural face, our face without makeup. Of course, we know how to make it look good with makeup. I mean, why not? Why would I not know how to do my own makeup? So yeah, that is like so important. Like, you have to take care of yourself. I don't think I ever met a dancer that didn't like to take a shower, that didn't like to wash their ass, that didn't like to get their hair done or get their nails done. I mean, what the fuck? I hate this eyeliner. It's so cheap. It's so cheap, but once I get it on there, oh my god, it really gets the job done. And I don't even need that much. I really don't need that much eyeliner. Just a little bit. Just like that. Whew, man, I really had to get this off my chest. I forgot to say it in the other video, but I'm saying it now. Like, I know people want to try new things and they want to be a dancer, but it's like, you got to take care of yourself. I'm tired of going to the studio and seeing people literally, like, damn near pass out. Like, why are you in dance class damn near passing out? Didn't you take a shower before? Like, didn't you pack a lunch? Like, didn't you, like, why are you in there damn near passing out on the floor? Like, there's no reason to feel that way. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's no reason to feel that way. It's a reflection. I'm trying to tell y'all, like, when you go to the studio, especially if you're in the studio with people that, like, you don't really know that well, like, people that are, like, not your friends or people that are your friend, you already know who your friends are. But I'm just saying, like, if you're in there with, like, a bunch of random ass people and you can feel the vibe, yeah, you already know what's up. You already know what the fuck is up. You're around some people that probably have no clue what the fuck they're doing. And that's okay. That's why you're there, right? So you could learn, get a little taste. But yeah, I just can't believe that there's really dancers out here that really don't wash their ass on a regular basis. Like, it's weird. It's not a good energy to be around. I would not want to be around anybody like that. I don't want to be around people that don't wash on it. And you're supposed to take a shower every single day. That's what I'm saying. People will skip showers. They'll skip the shower. They'll skip everything. I mean, they will just skip it all. They're just a bunch of skippers. Bunch of skippers out here. Just out here skipping. Skippity dippity dipping. Skipping out here. It's not cool. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. It's not cool to be out here like that, all dirty and shit. Shit is weird. But for some reason, people just don't want to respect dancers. Like, they think they can really come to the studio and just be super disrespectful and be weird and be dirty and think that that actually looks good. Like, that's not a good performance. That's not a good show. Like, you're not putting on a good show by acting like that and being like that. You're putting on a show that nobody wants to watch. Nobody wants to watch a dirty dancer unless you're at the strip club. Unless I'm at the strip club, I want to see a dancer that's confident, that's whipping their hair back and forth, that's breathing, that's, you know, creating beautiful lines. That's the type of dancer I want to be around. That's the type of dancer I want to see. And for some reason, people are just not getting it. Excuse me. They're not getting it. They're not understanding that. It's like they don't get it. They don't want to get it. And I get it. I get it. I get that you can't, you know, you can't wash your ass every day. I know. Some people just, they are that sad. They are that depressed. They are in such a dark place that, you know, they can't, their body just can't take it on a daily basis. Their body just can't take it. And I get that. I understand that. But at the same time, whew, dance is about getting your ass up. Get your ass up. You need to move. Move your body. Okay? So if it's hard for you to move your body and get in the shower, you're probably going to have a hard time dancing. Because you're not used to moving your body around like this. I mean, you can barely make it to the bathroom. You can barely make it to the sink. You know, if you have a hard time doing that, the bare minimum, maybe dance is for you. Maybe you need to dance. I'm just saying. Maybe you need dance. Maybe it'll get you up off your ass, make you hot and sweaty, so you have to take a shower. You have to wash your ass. And once you get in that mode, once you get in that routine of washing your ass on a regular basis, it should make you feel better, and it should make you a better dancer. I mean, when you look good, you feel good. You know, you see these dancers out here with the clothes. They got, you know, they got their clothes. You can buy the clothes. I mean, they're selling it. They promote the clothing that you can buy. You can buy the clothes. You know, like, dance is not for lazy people. Like, dance is not for people that don't like momentum in their lives. I mean, like I said in the other live, you know, sometimes it would behoove you sometimes to slow down, you know, catch your breath as a dancer. But sometimes when you're just really good at what you do, you don't need to stop. You don't need to stop. Okay? Obviously, you're doing something right. So you're able to just keep going. Right? But a lot of people, they don't have that. They don't have that get up and go about themselves. They can't do it on a small scale. If you don't have that get up and go about yourself on a small scale, what makes you think that you can do it on a larger scale? What makes you think you can do it with, you know, more money invested? Like, oh, I can't get up and go right now, but, you know, if only somebody would invest some money in me, that will, you know, that'll motivate me to get up for the day. If you need that, if you need that, then you're fake. I mean, I'm sorry, but it's true. If you can't just get up and do it on your own, you're a fake. You're fake. You know, dance is something you gotta get up, man. You gotta get up. You gotta move. You gotta move your body, man. And that's what I said in the other live too. Depression, that's what they say. Depression can't hit a moving target. So if you're always moving, there's no reason for you to ever be sad. That's what I'm saying. If you're always moving your body, there's no reason for you to be sad. You know? And dance, like I said, it's easy. It's easy to get depressed as a dancer. It's easy. All you got to do is just give up on your life. Like I said, don't wash your ass. Don't care about who you're dancing with. You know, if you'll just out here, you'll just dance with anybody type of shit. which there's nothing wrong with that. But you should eventually find, you know, people that, you know, that you actually like to dance with. Like, you should eventually find your people, right? Your friend group. But if you're just out here doing whatever and you're not connecting with people, you know, you're just being careless. You're not paying attention to your surroundings. You're not paying attention to who you're dancing around, who you're dancing with, who's watching you dance. You know, where are you dancing at? What studio are you at? If you're not at a studio, whose house are you at? You know, if you're just out here being completely unaware, you know, anybody would get depressed living like that. Because you're choosing to not be conscious of what you're doing or who you're doing it with or who's watching you. Like, you're really choosing to tap out, to check out. And that's not a good, I mean, it doesn't pay. It never pays to be ignorant like that. To just be like, fuck it, I don't care who I'm around. I don't care. You know, the people that I'm dancing with doesn't matter to me. Oh, really? It doesn't matter to you who you dance with? Like, and then on top of that, oh, I don't even take a shower. You know, I'll go to dance, don't shower for like 4 days. Then I might shower. It's like, dude, come on. Like, you're basically like, you're putting a blemish on the art form by doing that. And I know actors are like that too. Actors, you know, they'll go days and days without showering. They'll go days and days without, you know, taking care of themselves and stuff like that. But that's why I'm not an actress. I don't act. Yeah, I'm not an actress. I don't act. So I couldn't tell you. I mean, it's probably the same thing. It's probably the same exact thing with the actors. You know? It's probably the same thing. Like, you can't do a good job if you're not, you can't do a good job if you're not clean. If you haven't washed your ass for the day. Have you washed your ass? Have you taken a shower? You know, did you brush your hair? All these little things make a big difference. Because a lot of people have anger management issues simply because they don't like to shower on a regular basis. Maybe if they showered on a regular basis, they wouldn't be such angry people. Like, it's little things. It's really little things. That's why people act the way they act. Simply because they don't want to wash their ass. Simply because they don't want to be told what to do. I mean, the mommy and daddy issues run so deep. Like, if you didn't grow up with a mom and dad that gave a fuck about you, you're probably going to have problems showering. And then if you're an artist, on top of that, you're an artist that doesn't want to shower. Like, but let's say you're an artist that doesn't like to shower. You're depressed, right? You're in a dark place. But let's say you're talented. You paint the best paintings. You choreograph the best pieces. You know, you write the most beautiful songs. But you're dirty. You're a dirty ass motherfucker. How does that work? Can it work? These are the thoughts that go through my head. Because sometimes the most talented people are the most dirtiest people. Sometimes they are. They really are. It'll be the most dirtiest people that'll be the most talented people. And it's like, fuck. You know? If only that motherfucker would take care of themselves, but damn it, They make the best melodies, man. They make the best songs. They produce the best music. Mm. Oh, I don't know what it is. But I've been eating a lot of blueberries lately. A lot of blueberries. Blueberries. What's in this drink? What is this? Blueberries. Uh, blackberries, blueberries, bananas, and pears. I've been eating a lot of blueberries lately. I don't know why. I'm tired of guys out here hitting on me too. How are you gonna hit on me? And you know, you don't want to know anything about me. That's what I'm saying. That's why I just stick with dance, because I'm fucking tired of being around people that don't even fucking care. It's like, I'd rather be around dancers, people that want to dance, people that want to move their body and shit. I just hate being around people that are like stagnant, like they don't want to move. It's like, why don't you want to move your fucking body? Like, is there anybody in there? Knock, knock, knock. Anybody home? Anybody in there? So this is what I look like. Gonna go out, run some errands. I hope you guys enjoyed this discussion that I had, because this is really serious. As a person that didn't dance for a long time, and now I've returned to the dance world and being introduced to the dance industry, people have got to take better care of themselves as a dancer. I know. I wish I didn't, but I do. And you have to just keep going. Gotta keep going. You gotta keep going. Wake up every day, wash your ass, take a shower, take care of yourself. It's easy when you're a kid. It's easy when you're a kid. But when you get older, if you love it, if you still love dancing, you cannot stop taking care of yourself. You gotta keep going. And don't do it mediocre. Really take care of yourself, for real. Get up and wash your ass. You don't have to dress up in class. You don't have to dress up when you're at the studio. Not if you don't want to. You know? But never give up on yourself. Don't give up on your appearance. Don't give up on your well-being. You know what I mean? Don't give up on who you are as a person and as a dancer. I mean, dance it can be exhausting. It can. But know how to recover. Dancers know how to recover. Dancers know how to bounce back. You know? Because you could dance for hours, right? Rehearsals, all that shit. But if you don't know how to bounce back, you know, take a shower, wash your ass, like, you know, do your hair and makeup. You know, you might have friends that want to go out afterwards. Like, be there. Okay? I'm about to go because I'm going to be late, but that's all I wanted to say.